All right. You guys ready to confront Lord Envergortash? Karlak, you ready to bash his skull in? Will, you ready to rescue your father? Suppose we have no guarantee that we'll actually do it here. Now with all these steel watchers around and, well, a noble audience with all their bodyguards. I don't see how we could possibly survive that. But, just in case, give the soul coins to Karlak. We haven't really used any of them before, I don't think. I'm still not actually fully sure of what they do. Maybe I could try one out, save really quick, and see what it does. Just so I'm aware. Or I guess I could just look it up. Okay. They just make her, get an extra 1d4 fire damage when she's raging. When her HP is below a certain threshold. Fair enough. That's, it's a nice bonus. Helpful. Speaking of which, how are we doing? One superiority die down. Our action surge is down. 2 spells down. Will's doing fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our short rest to restore those actions just in case.
What to do?
All right, you guys ready? Without further ado. Now this is a nice lead-in. The row of attendants, 4 steel watchers, yikes, and a whole bunch of nobles. Well, do I recognize any of their names? Shattershield. Wasn't the Shattershield family in the original Baldur's Gates? I feel like it rings a bell. On Aomane. I feel like I might have heard Aomane before too. Raven, Shade, Whitburn, Provost. Definitely heard of Porter. The Porters in this game specifically. Birch, Amber, and Sashin Star, and Tillerturn. Okay. Maybe recognize a few of them. Hey guys. Can I sneak off to the side here? You guys aren't gonna get upset? If I do?
Never wanted the easy path.
I just kinda curious. Okay, I can't go through there. Maybe we can talk to the Flaming Fists.
Big day, big day. Can hardly contain myself.
Yeah? I mean, I suppose it is an exciting day.
For discussion.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Right. I'll be sure to do that. Is that a crossbow on your back? Jeez, that thing looks like it could put a bolt through my armor and out the other side. Fist Earth Digger.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
No? Oh, you know what? I think I've had it all wrong. I was thinking that Enver Gortash. I was thinking Duke Ravengard was Archduke and he was like passing the title on. I don't think that's quite right. I think he's just the leader of the Flaming Fist. Yeah. But why is he being crowned Archduke here? Let's say this is his coronation, right? Or is the Duke only coronating him as the head of the Flaming Fist?
Don't like the look of this Gartash fellow. But don't you tell him I said that.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. I don't like the look of him either. Okay, that's not quite true. He has a very cool look, an interesting look to me. But he looks like an asshole.
Silence! I don't want to miss a single word.
All right. Sorry. We should probably get up there. This throne room would make an excellent confrontation, which I guess, to be fair, it kind of is. See them? Oh, there they are. Duke Older, Raven Guard. Level 11, Supreme Marshal of Flaming Fist. Hey, Will, it's your father. Endurance by fire, great weapon fighting. He's, got a shield. He can't really make good use of that. Seems like a waste on him. Improved extra attack. Only for fighters. But one of the best parts about being a fighter, I suppose. Magical plate. Opportunity attack. Phalanx formation. Riposte. Oh, he has riposte. I guess he's a battle master. Kinda. Stirring execution. Kill an enemy, allies within 9 meters gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. Nice. He's got a +4 too. And fire resistance. Tough guy. Oh, what was his AC? 21. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Granted, I don't think Will wants us to fight him. Lord Enver Gortash with a kind of a cool crossbow there. Reminds me of a devil from Warcraft. I forget his name. I think he was the character that the second expansion for World of Warcraft. The primary antagonist for that. All right, his AC is not too high. That's good. Granted, 357 hit points. That's insane. Let's see. Cloth of Authority, huh? Only thunder resistance, actually. That one is a little surprising. Also, only level 9. That one's also surprising. His stats are across the board pretty excellent, of course. Not as Khan, apparently, though. Despite that, his HP is ridiculous. But his dex save, his wisdom save, and his charisma. All fitting, actually. And his intelligence. All fitting for who he is as a character. Authority. Advantage on intimidation checks and insight checks. Makes sense for him. Crossbow expert. Yeah, of course they'd give him that, considering that's his primary weapon, looks like. Dark Devotion. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. Well, not surprising. And Dauntless. Can't be frightened. Well, okay. And cannot be affected with other emotion-altering conditions. I mean, that's most charms, I feel like. Which means this kind of makes Dark Devotion redundant. Though I guess maybe Dark... I suppose there's probably a few charms that Dauntless doesn't cover. Enervating Suffusion. Does he use unarmed attacks? Because it feels wasted on him. And of course he's a spellcaster, apparently. Not sure what class he'd be. Oh! Yeah, Archduke nominee, so... Okay. So my working theory is that... My thought is that there hasn't been an Archduke of Baldur's Gate for a while now. I feel like there must have been during Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But there's probably multiple candidates. He's one of the leading. And this whole thing is basically get him, into a position where he can become the Archduke, get supreme authority over Baldur's Gate. And then, so, having Duke Older Raven Guard basically crown him as the leader of the Flaming Fists, probably help push him even further as the prime candidate, the prime nominee. That is my guess. Magic resistance, of course. Permanently armed, of course, and scintillating. Nice. Well, fascinating. Can I talk to you guys? Oh.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard. Thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
I love his voice actor's work.
Gortash.
Does a phenomenal job, Roll.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
Karlak?
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Yeah, we will be pulverized by those Steel Watchers and the Flaming Fists and Duke Older Ravengard, who is currently wormed, and Enver Gortash. We don't stand a chance. Yeah, no, he would destroy us. We need to get him alone. Then we might stand a chance. We need Gortash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we have a chance to question him. There's that too, but no, I'm more... Lythrana is most concerned about the Steel Watch. Careful, Karlak. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gortash here. Help me out, Shadowheart, please. Ah, shoot. I don't... one inspiration's not going to be enough to get this.
And stay light on your feet, soldier. They can't kill what they can't catch.
They will catch you. Karlak. Oh, no. Yeah. Precisely.
Stand down, villain. The Steel Watch commands it.
Don't fucking touch me! Gortash! Face me, you fucking
Oh, I do get it, Karlak. I really do.
Apologies for the disruption, my friends. We appear to have guests.
Hey.
Please do come forward. I believe we have business. If you'll excuse me a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi there, Lord. You called for us. I'm looking a little bloodied. Where did that thing take Karlak? That's a good question.
To a holding cell where she can cool down. I wouldn't dare harm such an old friend, but I can't have her disturbing our fate. As for you, I understand.
I hope you don't lay a finger on her.
Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Yeah. Is that the Steel Watch that came back?
All three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected.
Yeah.
That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves.
Oh, no.
If we're unlucky, well...
Yeah.
Not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding...
Oh. An
together,
understanding.
we can still restore authority over the brain.
Come again.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting prospect. He's right, though. The brain is trying to break free, and that is actually... I don't know. I don't know what is a worst-case scenario. The brain being free from control or being controlled by them. And if controlled by them, Which one of them is the least threat? Honestly, between him and Orin, considering she's a follower of Baal, I would think him, actually. Not that either would be great. Kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break.
Yeah. Like between you and Orin?
With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous.
Of course.
Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself.
So do you.
She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Right. Perhaps she and I can be allies? No, I don't think so. She wants my blood. She'll have to find me first. She's proved that she can successfully do that. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before.
Right.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood.
She would.
I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
A part of me almost believes him. What was Bane the god of again, specifically of the Dead Three? He had murder. Merkel was sort of the Lord of Bones, the Lord of Death, specifically. What about Bane? Okay, yeah. Bane was the Lord of Darkness, that's right. But also, very importantly, is lawful evil. Sort of the Lord of authority and control, ambition. Very fitting for Enver Gortash. Also matches with what I view of his, my views of his character, who he is as a person. You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thor's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again.
And that's
Together,
when you betray me?
we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom.
Interesting.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
A part of me wonders whether that's a
I
possible
contend
ending.
no deceit. This alliance could serve us well, and if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
I don't know. I kind of almost expect him to betray us after we defeat Orin, even if we do make this pact. I doubt he would share power with us. Not that that's what we seek. Not what Lythrana seeks. But I don't know. 'Cause I do wonder if it is a possible ending to the game. Granted, there's also the he said it was a divine pact, Emperor. That's not something so easily broken. I don't think. Can I see anything? Can I read anything into him? Ooh, yes.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Wow. As part of me still believes he is just that good a liar. I don't know. I don't think we should just trust him here and now. I'll think about it. No promises. It would be lovely to not have him on our backs, that we need to take him out too. But, I don't know, from Lythrana's perspective, all she wants is to be free of the parasite. I mean, and not to be ceramorphosized, which, I don't know, if the Elder Brain does break free, would be a massive, potential threat there. It's a tempting offer. I'll think about it.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised.
Come again?
One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
Who?
I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
No kidding. Who, though? Who could it be? The only person in my camp that I don't feel confident in trusting would maybe be the kid. But I don't want to suspect a kid. God, but that's why it's so deliciously, evilly genius. Or perhaps the cat. No, not the cat. I don't know. Not Withers. Who else could it be? Not one of my companions either. I can't suspect one of my companions. That leaves perhaps Aileen, who I definitely don't suspect. Or maybe Isabella. Isabel or Isabella? I suppose it's well, no, she proved herself capable of, an actual Selûne cleric, unless she's been replaced since then. I don't know. Jaheira? Probably not. Shit, this is damn it, Orin. Oh, man. Surely your steel watch can handle Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say.
Right.
The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly.
Right.
The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, I'm not ready to call you enemy.
What's the shifty eyes there?
Not yet.
Right. Oh, man. You, Orin Ketherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name.
She would.
Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorn.
Right.
In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of fear of the Absolute.
It's a classic plan.
Next, I
have to hand it to you.
Will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
And so begins your tyranny. Yeah. Very clever. Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. Wait, but wasn't it in the vaults of one of the most powerful dukes of hell? Mephistopheles himself? That's just crazy. What kind of connection is that? Yeah, and so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us.
And he's not
What
wrong.
comes next will be entirely their fault.
You know, for another character I have planned, you know, in the works, this would be a very enticing offer. But, very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, wait, was there no Archduke before? I guess they were just dukes, weren't they? I could have sworn there was an Archduke in, like, Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. But, I'm probably just misremembering. Fine, let's get it over with. I'm taking you out. I will die if I try. I have no doubts about that. Now we're one down, too, on top of that. Yeah. Lythrana is a fighter through and through. She isn't stupid. She knows when she can't win a fight. I wouldn't... All right. Oh, you are being crowned right now. Oh, shoot. All right.
Then we proceed. The patriarchs await.
This makes me think, I wonder if Will has a sort of evil arc.
Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
He was having that conversation with everyone here present, within earshot.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Lord Enver Gortash. That look in his eyes. He's such an evil look, but also almost regal in a way, too.
Swearest
I don't know.
thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
It's done.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I don't know. I still think he'll betray us. I don't know. Oh, man. Bye, everyone.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Well, okay, I'll grant you that. Enver Gortash is nothing if not extremely charismatic. One of the things that makes him so... I don't know, that intelligence and that devious charisma. Yeah. He is a dangerous, dangerous man. And an ambitious one. Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Can I retrieve Karlach? Consider Gortash's bargain. Karlach tried confronting Gortash during his it's probably a good thing she wasn't there. I doubt she would have taken kindly to even considering his offer. She wasn't really... Well, she was thinking a little hot-headedly, understandably, considering what he did to her, but not rationally. Tried confronting Gortash during his ordination in Worm's Rock. Why was... I didn't think he was actually being crowned Archduke here. Why would you be crowned in Worm's Rock instead of in Baldur's Gate? It's interesting. But, well, fair enough. She was stopped by a steel watcher and sent to jail. We should break her out. Yeah. We should.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Yeah, infecting everyone will guarantee there are no uprisings. Absolute control over the masses. And he rules as a god. Effectively, if not literally. In the name of his god.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Baldurians. The rich, nobles.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Right.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
I see. And how about you, Duke Dillard Portier?
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
You don't say. Well. Older Ravengard?
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
Hey!
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Hey.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and
This is a little bittersweet.
Unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
How much of this is him and how much is the parasite? I don't really understand quite how much of a person remains when they're under the control of the Absolute. It's an interesting question. I mean, they're at least partially brainwashed, basically. Enthralled, but I don't know. Here to help you, Floric sent me. New Dawn. Ooh, I don't know. That's,
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light.
Did
her
she?
betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Sure.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Yeah. The Absolute's time has come. She will bring glory to the city. I mean, it's best we don't provoke him right now. She'll bring glory to the city.
Not just glory. Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed.
Has it?
But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a
Yeah.
brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Interesting.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
It is an interesting thing that only us have, when we're in the presence of the prism, are, freed from the control of the Absolute. Is that because the Emperor is specifically helping us, channeling the Prince's power into us? Or is there another reason? I'm hesitant to call on my tadpole for just about anything. But I don't know. This one might be worth it. Explore his uncertainty. Oh, oh man, the one that's just, come on. It was supposed to be a nearly impossible to fail roll. If I got 2 1s in a row, I swear to God.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming raven guard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
The true Raven Guard is still clinging on somewhere in that mine. It might not be too late for him.
Have we finished then?
It might. I have to agree. You are a strong will, Raven Guard. Well, Will, if you choose, I'm open to trying to, help him. If nothing else, it will probably make our job easier in the long run. Oh, Will, of course. Lord Enver Gortash?
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me in my office upstairs when it's done, and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning.
Yeah, I believe I shouldn't question him on that. I think he's... Yeah, I don't think that would go too well for us.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh.
Yeah.
But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
He does, seem... It does seem that we lean more towards the, they are being just... I don't know. Well, it is a brainwashing. Yeah, and I'm not sure how much of their actual self gets through even still. Alright. Well. Let's, would you get mad if I sat on the padded throne? No. Oh. You were very magnanimous. We're not allowed through there. Through there. Through any of these? Lord Randolph Valmus.
Archduke Gortash.
You a wizard.
Now there's a man who knows good business.
I so fancy a glass of dragon dew. Fetch me a bottle. And be quick about it.
Hey there, guys. Servant.
My lady.
Away, if you please. I am here at the service of Lady Birch.
Of course, of course. Lord Millen Tillerton.
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
That is interesting. He was a commoner, wasn't... Wait, did we know that? I feel like Karlach might have mentioned it. Or someone. Yeah.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year at most.
Less if we have anything to say about it, but, yeah, no. I guess this is why the implanting him, or planting them all with the parasites is so important. Guarantees his continued rule.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
He's not wrong about the whole good leader thing. This is an exception.
I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
All right. Patriarch. Lady Madeline
The
Whitburn.
city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
Right.
The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
The irony.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
Right.
Grievous error.
The most important thing right there.
A bowl of sunfish head stew. Kitchen is fresh out of sunfish, my lady.
Ravengard freed from the Hells. Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
Do you guys think Ravengard was in hell? Like, literally? Because he wasn't. Is that the story they're telling?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. All right, well. Ooh. Cool. I guess let's,
Fetch me a bottle. And be quick
rafters. It would be important if you're going to try to take him out. I don't know, maybe on easier difficulties it would be possible to do it right here.
Never you mind.
I
A young pink Clary would
truly don't think we could take on this many Steel Watchers. Plus all the Flaming Fists, plus Gortash and Ravengard here. Lord Petrick.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
He will be a
Archduke.
leader.
Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldur himself would approve.
Something tells me he would not.
As long as we're not overrun with refugees, there are supplies enough.
Thank the living gods. Gortash is here to protect us.
Oh, you sweet fools.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
Hail the Archduke. His safety is my duty.
Yeah, nowadays it is, I suppose. Footman?
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry.
You just spoke to me, though. So, I mean... Gortash's black list. They're not going to upset me for looking at this, right? It's not red, so... From the desk of Enver Gortash, I require a list of all patriarchs planning to absent themselves from my coronation. I request that they be brought to my private offices at the earliest possible moment, that I may see if they might be brought round to the new order of our city. First candidates for wormification, of course. Yikes. The minutes of the most recent meeting of Baldur's Gate's Parliament of Peers includes a full roll call and a single proposal for consideration, including the naming of Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Yay, 22, nay, 0. Only one abstention. Who was the abstention, I wonder? Resolved. The Parliament of Peers declares its intention to name Lord Enver Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Resolved. Duke Older Ravengard shall perform the investiture in Worm's Rock Fortress. Resolved. The Parliament of Peers and the Council of Four shall be dissolved at the completion of investiture. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it was the Council of Four that ruled in my time. In fact, I vaguely, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I vaguely recall there being a few high-ranking dukes. Yeah. Very cool. We should probably go bust out Karlak. She might be in the prison, in which case the guards should all be all be dead now. Hey, Missouri.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it.
Really
You
now.
see,
Gortash has had your father relocated.
What do you mean? I just saw him already. I thought Gortash would want to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
You think? That seems more Orin's game.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
What do you... Oh,
something.
no.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
You're gonna get him back under your thumb. But he was just up there. What do you mean he's been relocated? Like, to the front lines? In the fight against the Absolute? Or something? That's my only real guess.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
I think to ensnare you again. Zora's up to nothing good, that's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun.
True.
We'll have answers soon enough. Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
See? Yeah. I swear he... I thought he would have been... You know, remained... I think she means that he's going to be relocated, like, after they finish up there. I do believe that's the real Raven Guard. Let's see.
I'll give it a shot.
So I have to imagine Karlach's down here.
Do you regret it?
What?
Stomping around.
I could never
there we
regret
go.
fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, Shadowheart? Mind me. Just looking for Karlach. You in here? Oh, there she is. I don't think I have the
Can't keep me out.
skills for this, but I have some dexterity at least. That's a no. I have a lot more thieves' tools than that, but... There we go. Hey, Karlach.
Finally! Let's get out of here.
I have good news and bad news. We need to talk about what happened out there. Steelwatch made short work of you. We need to be more careful going forward.
Those bastards are tough. I won't let that happen again. But I will stick something sharp in Gortash's heart the second it's safe to do.
Good.
You'll help me, right?
I mean... I'll make no such guarantee. You know... Lythrana comes from a society full of power-hungry assholes. And she ran from it. I think... Yes. She'd be happy. Especially since you've become an actual friend. Which is something she's always craved in her life. I think she'd be happy to help you stick the pointy end right through his heart. I give you my word.
Good. I'm going to hold you to it.
I can live with that. Let's get out of here.
Good. I'm not in the mood to murder anyone but that fucker Gortash.
Yeah. A soap bar and a sunflower seed bun. Oh, what a meal. Wait, what? Oh. Yikes. Ah, shoot, I should have had... I should have done that with Karlach, damn it. How do they know it's me? So do we have, like, disguised person on ourselves?
There is work to do.
Well, okay, what about potions of invisibility? I have one.
I'm ready.
Never been able to make a potion of invisibility, huh? Huh. Shoot, we can't fast travel right now. Maybe... if we leave here... or maybe if only I'm invisible. Is it just me who's wanted? Well, let's see what happens.
Let's rehearse this one more
Are they going to
time.
arrest us?
Okay, can we get out of here? Immediately. First to Rivington. And then to camp. All right. Oh, Karlach, you can
Damn, it's good to be
you
alive.
can stop. There you go.
Let's move.
All
I
right.
wonder if the gods are watching me.
Now, where is Orin? Orin's shape changer, rather. I don't know. Wasn't Mizora gonna be here? Oh, let's talk to everybody, actually. See what they have to say about Gortash.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
No kidding. Shadowheart.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
No kidding. Karlach? Gonna get me in trouble with the law more?
Hey, soldier.
I hope that, you know, isn't a problem.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
Who? I'm actually not. Oh, you mean Mizora? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Way back when. Yeah. Mizora will probably show up at night, actually.
You've got something to say?
No, not really. Just thought you might have something to say. What about Yenna here? I mean, she's the primary candidate for a possible shape changer.
I brought my own paring knife.
But
Now I
she's
just need
so-
some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
But she's so adorable.
But please, don't look at me.
That's definitely a cat. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Astarion, you are currently in your undies. Let me get you your stuff back. Sorry, I accidentally skipped over that. I don't relish the idea of Mizora was visiting our camp, alone offering us anything resembling a deal. Yeah, I have to agree with Astarion on that. I want you in my party.
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Yeah, I know. Take Will's place.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
There you go, Astarion. All better. Enjoy,
To live in more
you know,
interesting times.
being clothed and all.
If not over, then through.
See, and then, Gale.
First in my heart.
How can I help?
You can join a party.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Karlach.
Magical. So, shall we?
We shall. Shadowheart has more experience than everyone else. Interesting. I wonder why that is. All right, here we go. Zura, are you here? There she is. Nice smile.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti.
What do you think you're up to?
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice.
Oh.
Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Oh. A little hot in here. Please introduce me to your friends. Interesting. I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Right.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save
I think
him?
she's gonna read Capture
How
Your
else?
Soul.
We bargain. Sisters.
Ah, shoot.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
All the hot cambions.
Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Yeah. Then break it already. Well, doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid.
How about by you?
Will Ravengard, a choice is before you.
Oh no.
Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion.
That's a dick,
Name
Patrick.
Your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlach.
Mizora, you asshole!
She really is. Oh man. What happened to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
I see. Oh man, why you? I don't want to give him. I don't want to sway his decision on this. Is something he needs to choose. Save your father, Will. The city need him to help rebuild. Do the right thing. Give your soul so your father can live. I mean, honestly, I kind of think he would choose that. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Let your father die. The city's free. You can take his place. Well, that is tough. What would Lythrana think? I think she would value freedom. I mean, Will, there is no guarantee your father will die, right? And an eternity. An actual unbreakable pact. Yeah. I don't think Lythrana would ever suggest that. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch.
Father.
Do it. Break the pact.
Oh, man.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Man.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up.
Not too worried about it, huh?
Don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around.
You're not welcome
Not
here.
for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Aw, that bitch. She is such an asshole. Well, Karlach?
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel.
What?
For a father he fell out with ages ago.
He didn't.
There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
He didn't give up his soul. Karlach, I am 99% sure he did not give up his soul just now. Yeah, Will broke his pact with Mazur. Duke Ravengard is no longer our concern. I mean, you say that, but I don't know.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake.
I think I agree.
I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark.
Right. Sound like you speak from experience. I hope you'd find another way to free him from his pact. I thought we already had, but I guess breaking it sooner.
No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while.
Right.
There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
You mentioned there might be another way to find Minsk. Oh, she didn't want to try that, right? We'll hold off on that. I want to find Minsk, I do. God, Minsk. Oh, I long to see him again.
Will give up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially
I figured
if the
you
old
would.
Duke's fall means his rise.
I don't think that part's important to him. But I did expect you to value the freedom. Isabel, Eileen. There's Mazora. You guys have anything to say about that?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon
No,
Maiden's
you don't.
sword?
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock.
No kidding.
It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
No kidding. Oh, Shadowheart. Or, hold on, Mizora.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
Yeah. You forced Will to make an impossible... Oh, hey, there's Will. To make an impossible choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable.
Was
a
it?
single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think.
A soul for
The
eternity.
legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
Yeah, your contract already tried to get him to kill Karlach once, though. Serving a devil is a... You know, being bound to a devil is a dangerous thing for a good man like him. I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise.
Hmm.
And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No
I
one
see.
crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
It's true. They are... Well... Outside of the gods pulling the actual strings... Yeah. I don't want to be an enemy of the Hells. Not that directly, at least. Left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know.
Right.
Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind?
True. Can't
My
count on an
mistress can
arch.
be so capricious.
Yeah, I can't try and count on an archdevil. Never told me how the Absolutists captured you. That's true.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I
Damn.
woke in that damned pod. It kept my
Yeah, I
body
mean, Shar
sealed
is a
and my most
god.
powerful magic silenced.
Right.
But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free.
Only for Will's sake.
Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
But, yeah, I mean, as far as the devil hierarchy goes, yeah, you're not actually that high up it, Mizora. So it's not terribly surprising to me that you would be capturable and, you know, fall to Shar's curse. What can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 Hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it.
Right, with
I
Asmodeus
call the first hell
overall.
my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx.
Warring with the demons, right? The abyssal
How I
forces.
adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
I'm not that interested, thank you. Alright. Shadowheart, what do you have to say?
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me.
Yeah?
Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean.
Oh man. Yeah, I am sorry. You mean Shar? Forget it. Her spite can't hurt, you know. That's the thing. It kind of can. What do you want to do about it? Nah, I am sorry.
You've nothing to be sorry for.
I know.
Far from it, in fact. Without your help, things could have ended very differently.
I mean, that's not why I'm
I have an
It's
idea.
not an apology. It's
Something I've wanted to do
expressing
for a while.
my sorrow for you.
Something that might help me put her in the past.
Yeah.
But I'll need your help.
Name it. Of course.
Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
All right. Of course. Oh, well.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Missoura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free.
Yeah.
I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Yeah, I doubt they would have ever let you go without inflicting some pain. I bet you never regretted taking the pact. That's true.
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Missoura fed me.
Now there's an interesting thought.
The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
Yeah.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Sure you will. I have a thought, though. I mean... Oh, no, not about that. An interesting thought. You can play, I'm pretty sure, a cleric of Tiamat. I have to wonder how that changes your interactions with Will. That could be kind of fun for an evil playthrough. I think a cleric of Tiamat would probably be in a chaotic evil run. But your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate.
Well, for you to alter his fate. But I signed no contract with the Hells. What's our next steps then?
We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Right. Alright then. I still don't know who the infiltrator is. It'd be so evil if they chose to somehow replace your whoever you're romancing. Well, Shadowheart.
This will do. Take off your clothes.
An order, ma'am? I never said I was coming in. Oh, are we bathing? Do as she says. There's easier ways to get me naked, you know. I'll just do as she... I mean, such a commanding tone. Oh, she got naked too.
A little misdirection. Couldn't resist. What's the matter?
Nothing at all. You're beautiful.
I know. But it's nice to hear you say it.
Are we getting in?
I don't know if I can do this, now that I'm here.
Are you afraid of the water? Wait, can you? Was that a thing that you can't swim? I actually don't remember. Shrug and run in ahead of her. All things we faced, and you're afraid of getting a little wet. Oh, yes you can. Just walk forward until you feel the weight lift.
All right, just stay close.
I love the music. A little voyeur crab is... I love that. Embarrassed crab.
Oh, hells, that's cold.
Brisk. Bracing. This is adorable.
Come here.
Oh, her hair, Was it supposed to change back?
Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah. I don't want to go back. Not just yet.
I guess it just washed off because of the... because of the water.
Just a pebble.
Or a pebble or a shell.
Now don't you dare stop.
Aw. That was sweet. Not sure if I can put that on YouTube though.
Something the matter?
Not at all.
I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted.
I'm happy to hear. I did want to talk to you about that, so as it happens.
Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope?
Not at all. Not in the slightest. It was wonderful. Just remember, you need plenty of practice if you're to become an accomplished swimmer.
Trust me, I'll be an eager pupil, if I have a thorough teacher.
Aw.
I'm still finding sand in my hair.
Yeah.
I wonder what the others will think of that.
I'll be wondering why you're acting like a chinchilla. Using sand and dust doesn't clean you, silly. Let them think whatever they like. It doesn't matter. They will naturally assume we snuck away to make sandcastles in the middle of the night.
But of course they will. I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
I love it so much. The playful nature. All right. Oh, Halson, I've been ignoring you, haven't I? You haven't got a comment on a bunch of stuff.
Will sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in nature. At times, a seedling must strangle the very tree that bore it, if it's to survive.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to know you properly yet. Have I not?
What would you like to know?
No, I have.
Anytime.
How am I holding up in your estimation?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you.
I appreciate
But
you,
honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
I appreciate that. All right. Let us, proceed onward. And there's no quest about a traitor in our midst. Or a shape changer or whatever. So I'm not positive. I guess he could be wrong or mistaken. I don't know. Jaheira, you have anything to say about that?
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles.
Yeah.
I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
Yeah. As do I.
He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should
Yeah,
we choose to
true.
play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily.
True.
But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
Yeah, it would happen. And what do you think about his warning of the doppelganger in our camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look.
Right.
Eventually, you find what it is you fear. whether it is there or not.
Right.
When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say.
It is.
Isn't it?
It's the thing is though, it's true. I mean, we can't force a doppelganger to show themselves. And we can try questioning people to see if they, you know, I don't remember. I'm not quite sure if a doppelganger would be able to fake their memories or their personality well or what, but yeah. All right. Now, are we enemies still? If we go to Worms Rock Fortress, will the Steel Watch try to kill us or capture us?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
I think we're fine.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Excellent. All right.
We'll tell them what happened.
We can proceed forward. Wait, can we just go to, I mean, yeah, I guess proceeding forward to Baldur's Gate is the next step. Awesome.
Perhaps I'll join you for a dip. Once everything is done.
Wait, what?
Then we could see who's best.
What did I just miss? I'm probably more at home in the water than you now, Starian. Was a Starian ever at home in the water? Yeah, probably. Although I am 200 years out of practice, running water is no place for vampires. Oh, I do get the joke. Okay. But perhaps I'll join you for a dip once everything is done. Then we could see who's best. Starian. Actually, this does have me wondering if she'd be open to the Drow now. I'm kind of curious. All right, let's see if that offer's still on the table.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
I would like to hire you both. Yeah, Mamselle Amira said you could offer your services as a gift of her thanks.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Ah.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet.
I would like to hire you, both of you. I hope my partner will join us as well.
There's an idea. If you're comfortable sharing, so am I.
Charming. For being a friend who helped Amira, we will charge a little less.
Ah, I see, I see. Well, how much money do I actually have? It's a lot of coin. 4,500 gold. I could probably part with that. I might even be able to scale it back after. Maybe. What do you say, Shadowheart? Shall we make this the lewd episode?
Let's go. This is thrilling.
Wait, where are you guys going?
Please, just make the drinks.
So are Starian and Gale gonna watch, or? Ah, you guys have the fungal room. I guess it does make, feel like the Underdark. Someone want to close the door? Underdark pleasures, yeah.
As much as I enjoy when others watch, that wasn't included in the price.
I see. Gale.
What's on your mind?
Actually, can I just leave you outdoors? Hold on. I'm kind of...
Keep your distance, darling. Let's see.
Gale?
Excellent choice.
You just stand outside and wait as well. Close the door on your way out.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Here we go.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here.
Quite.
Shall we?
Take her hand. Remember a quick prayer under your breath that this doesn't break into a brawl. Of course it won't.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the lights before we begin.
Of course.
It's all part of the experience.
The Underdark pleasures.
The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy.
That was the sound of someone's clothes.
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie.
You know, I had a dream just like this once.
Oh?
I'm surprised you needed the two of us for this to happen, but I am so glad it has.
Oh, Empyrean High Priestess. Let us worship at your altar.
The Drow siblings fall to their knees in mock prayer towards Shadowheart, lavishing caresses over her thighs.
Empress, my desires, or Empress of my desires, you shall be revered on this eve. I thought you didn't want to lead a religious order. Free of Shar, you now have worshippers of your own. Now let's, I'll play along. Empress of my desires.
I could get used to this.
The night skips on, filled with fantasies Shadowheart seemed all too primed to suggest.
Yeah. A lovely, passionate night. Oh. Well, we should probably put our clothes back on. Just saying.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly.
Of course, of course. Oh, so nothing else I should know of this place. That's what our underwear looks like.
Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
Yeah, I suppose so. Shadowheart?
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Yeah, that's a bit heavy. I was expecting for something else.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly
Is that like
happy
metal
to just
and,
gaze
you
upon
know,
you a while.
a metal underwear? Nice. All right, let's oh, we have our clothes. Oh, I see. It's just toggled. Fair enough.
Whatever it takes.
Does she not have clothes anymore? Yeah, Shadowheart's clothes. Surprised they didn't just automatically re-equip. Your pants. Ah. There we go. Well, it was a pleasure, my Drow siblings. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. We were standing out there all for 8 hours